This man was casually playing golf on the deck of a massive aeroplane because he believed he was the only human left alive, and his loyal dog also. The entire world had been destroyed by a deadly virus. Cities were abandoned, roads disappeared under thick vegetation, and wild animals had taken over places where millions of people once lived. But this man was extremely careful. Every day, he sprayed alcohol around the entrance of his home, and as soon as the sun went down, he locked every window and door. Then he turned off all the lights, made the house completely dark, and quietly slept inside the bathtub with his loyal dog. Because once darkness covered the world, something terrifying came out. Violent creatures began roaming the streets, and they were so sensitive to sound that they could even hear a person's breathing. The next morning, the man went hunting for a deer. His dog followed the animal into a dark area. The man immediately became nervous and followed after him. But when he reached the spot, he saw what appeared to be his dog lying motionless on the ground. His heart sank, but then he realized something shocking. It wasn't his dog, it was a dead deer, and scattered around the area were piles of money. But money was completely useless now. There was no one left to spend it. Then suddenly, he noticed movement in the darkness. He carefully looked ahead. There were dozens of strange creatures hiding there. The man immediately held his breath and crouched down. He knew he was in serious danger. One of those creatures was strong enough to overpower several men, so without making a single sound, he slowly began moving backward. Step by step, he managed to escape. Then he found his dog hiding underneath a table. The man quietly signaled for the dog to follow him, but the terrified animal was too scared to move. And then the man heard something behind him. He slowly turned around. One of the creatures was charging straight toward him. The man immediately fired his gun. Then he and his dog ran for their lives. He didn't even dare to look back, but one of the creatures managed to catch him. The man suddenly jumped down into a lower area, and the creature followed. But the moment it entered the light, something strange happened. The creature began burning and quickly pulled away. That's when the man realized the truth. These monsters were infected by the virus, and they were extremely afraid of sunlight. That was why they only came out after sunset. The man then came up with a dangerous plan. He hammered a nail into the wall, attached a hook to it, and tied one of the creatures outside his door. Then he ran the other end of the rope toward a nearby car and secured it there. Finally, he stood inside his doorway with his gun ready. As soon as the car moved, the rope tightened. The creature was suddenly lifted into the air. Then another creature appeared near the house. It was the same creature's mate, but it couldn't come any closer because of the sunlight. The man eventually brought the captured creature inside and began studying it, because there was something he hadn't told anyone. He was actually a scientist. He had been searching for a cure to the virus, but he had no idea that the creature he thought was just another monster was actually a woman.